Hello there, welcome to another ASMR Minecraft video by SRP. Today we're going to explore the body organs. So let's start here with the human brain. Let's have a look where this takes us. So we're in this beautiful room, and there is the human brain in Minecraft form. Let's have a closer look over here. This is where all the information is processed. It's the processing centre of the body. And the brain is made of lobules. We should have the occipital lobe there, and the visual cortex, which is associated with seeing and vision. A little look around the room before we exit, see if there's any more information that we can gather. So there's a little bit of information. Process information from the rest of the body. Electrical signals travel through the nervous system by specialised neuron cells. So that's where we start off. Human brain. Okay. And there we can be creative and create our own designs. Let's go back to the lobby and see what's next. The brain. So lungs, our respiratory system. So there's a 2D model, the trachea and the bronchi and the lungs there. And let's have a look at the model of the lungs here. There they are. So we have two lungs. So the air travels in and into the lungs. And then we can release carbon dioxide out as it travels upwards and into the atmosphere, and have oxygen coming in, crossing the walls and into the bloodstream. So that's the lungs there. I'll show you from different angles. And the information here. So basically two sacs located in the chest. It's for respiration. Okay, so we expel carbon dioxide and we consume the oxygen. Okay, and back to the lobby to see what we have next. We have the heart. So there is the heart 2D model of, I believe, 4 chambers to the heart. We have valves, and the heart is essentially a pump, pumping blood around the body. So let's have a look at the model here. Human heart. There we go. And just reading the information about the heart, let's have a look. It pumps blood around the body. Blood transports oxygen and nutrients to all parts of the body. Okay, let's see what we have next. What the organs to it. Okay, so we have the kidneys. which allow us to excrete urine, essentially filters. So what it says about the kidneys. The kidneys filter blood by removing excess water and toxins and producing urine as a result. So we have two kidneys. We should have two kidneys. There's the one. And there's the second one there. So the urine can travel down these tubes to the bladder. We then can expel the urine. I'll show you from different angles there. I believe this may be the renal vein, but correct me if I'm wrong. So that's the human kidneys there. So they filter the blood, take out what we don't need or anything that's harmful, ready for expulsion. And next up we have part of the digestive system. We have the stomach. But there it is, responsible for pummeling, digesting our food, produces hydrochloric acid. We'll have certain enzymes released into the stomach too, to help with the breakdown of food. So let's see what it says here. The stomach breaks down food in order to extract essential nutrients. So when it's broken down in the stomach, the food will make its way to the small intestine. Let's have a look at the stomach in a little more detail. Check it out from both sides there. So you have your esophagus. Here, food travels down. Should be a valve there. And a valve here somewhere, which will close when digestion is taking place in the stomach there. Let's just take a look from here. Okay, beautifully made there. So that's the stomach. Let's see what we have next. We have the large intestine. Kind of jumping a little bit far ahead, because usually the small intestine should be first. Let's go to the small intestine, because this comes immediately after the stomach. So it's the very long organ which food travels along, and nutrients can be absorbed into the bloodstream across the walls of the small intestine, as well as our macronutrients. It just absorbs water and nutrients from food arriving from the stomach. Let's have a look at the small intestine there. So it's a very long organ. So the food bolus will be travelling along here. And you'll have absorption of the nutrients into the bloodstream as the food makes its way along here. And then that meets the large intestine, which we'll visit next. So let's just show you how this has been constructed. Okay, excellent. So that food will continue its way through the small intestine that hasn't been absorbed, and then it will meet the large intestine, which is this one here. Let's have a look what it says. So the large intestine continues to absorb water and nutrients from food that arrives from the small intestine. So it's smaller than the small intestine, ironically. Probably of a larger diameter, hence the name large intestine. So that's what it looks like in Minecraft form. And that's the view there. Okay, so we're dealing with the digestive system there. Let's see what we have next. Okay, we have the urinary bladder. So essentially you have the urine travelling to the bladder from the kidneys, which have filtered it out from the blood. Let's have a look at the information here. So urine arrives into the bladder from the kidneys. The bladder acts as a storage unit until the body needs to remove the urine. Let's have a look at the bladder. It's essentially a large sac there. Okay, I'll show you around the model. Okay, if I remember, I think we have the spine to go. Let's have a little look at the spine. There we go, so the last part of the tour is the spine, part of the nervous system. So you have the nervous tissue travelling within the spine. The spine is essentially a collection of bones. Protects the nervous tissue. Let's have a look what it says. Spine is made up of 33 bones. It supports the upper body's weight, protects the spinal cord, that's the nervous tissue. That's the vertebral column or spinal column. Let's have a look at the spine. What did it say? 33 bones to the spine there. Little look. There's the spine there. Protects the spinal cord. So all the nervous information will be travelling to the brain and from the brain. That's the pelvis there, I believe. So there's the human spine, the bones and the spinal cord there. Excellent. And there's the 2D picture. Right, so it looks like that's the end of the organs tour. Hope you've had fun and been able to relax along the way. Let's make our way back to the lobby. And I'll see you again next time for some more Minecraft ASMR.